my goodness. Oh my goodness. What did I do? Oh, that's Hi everybody. What's going on? It's Pete. I am not going to be on screen today, just so you know. I have the non-COVID version of the flu. It's pretty light, but it still have been messing with my diabetes, so I'm a little fucked up. So sorry about that. No art today. What we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit, excuse me, of a New York Comic Con infomercial. And then we're going to give you a couple of updates on a couple things, and then everything's going to be good. And then I'm going to go crash and pass out and medicate myself. Because even the cat's like, fuck it, let's go to sleep. So, New York Comic Con is, Jesus, it's like 9 days away. We're pretty ready. In fact, here, boom. If you are going to New York Comic Con, that's where you can find us. Booths, 1962 and 1964. We have a 10 by 20 by 10 end cap. Two corner booths smashed together to make 40 feet, 200 square feet of Fat Guy. And it's going to be dope. And we're going to fill every nook and cranny as much as we can. And it's going to be a good time. I know I'm going to have about 250 small paintings, about 6 bigger paintings. Which I have to get going on. Sorry, technical difficulties. I got to get a new headset, a new fucking thing. But yeah, that's what's going on. Brendan's going to have at least 300 paintings, I'm sure, plus a bunch of other things. I will have 20 mystery bags of the regular variety for $25. I will also have 3 super mystery bags. They're going to have you some of your favorite indie comics from some of the boys I hang out with, and a bunch of other really cool things from my buddy All for Gamers and Devoted Saint Retro Gaming. So we have some really cool stuff in there. Plus, if you've had my mystery bags, you know they're going to be full of some cool stuff. So that's going to be good. Also, am I talking? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. You can hear me. Good. Excuse me. Also, I just couldn't see the thing. Really weird. I can't. Why can't I? What? There we go. That's what we want to do. But that's not what that's the way I want to do it. I like it. I am fucked up, kids. It's great. We each are gonna have a bunch of helpers there helping us out. It's gonna be a really good time. We should be pretty active on social media for it during the show. I won't be live streaming, sorry, but we will be going on some Instagram lives in the morning and in the evening once the service gets better. And we will be posting reels and stuff on my Instagram and the Fat Guy Inc. Instagram. If you go to my Instagram right now, and listen, I'll post both of them down here. And I'll do all of that right now. So that's my Instagram. Okay. And then boom. That's the Fat Guy Inc. Instagram. There you go. So you can check out all the events and everything that's going on. That's my Instagram right there. So look, kids, we have a bunch of stuff, but we're not just there. We're gonna have some of our friends are gonna be there. First and foremost, our friends Hot Flips, Flip Charles is gonna be right there as you get in. Their big island of supplies, top loaders, bags and boards, some bunch of comics, and they're gonna have a few friends of ours along for the ride. They're gonna have our good buddy Buzz, you know Buzz from Neil Adams fame and things like that. Amazing cover artist. And our buddy Phil Russert from Philbo Publishing is going to be there, and he's going to be representing Tragedy and his other great books from Philbo Publishing. So you guys want to go and check it out and say hi to them. They'll be there all 4 days, and you can go to their Instagrams as well and check out to see what's going on there. And you could just go to my Instagram and search them, and it'll be okay. We have a lot of friends that are going to be there. It's just too many. Our buddy Rash at Evo Comics is going to be out there. I don't have his booth number. I don't have any booth number. Sorry. But we're going to have a bunch of guys. I'm sure we're going to bump into me. Hopefully JD Calderon will be around. I hope to see him. I know one person that I'm going to see, and don't warn him, but I have a care package from Canada to give to Mr. Jamie Tyndall. Can't wait to hand him that. That's really exciting. Some Niobe stuff for him, some goodies. I have them here. And look, if I didn't already promise Larry, I'd keep them. because they're dope. He gave me a bunch of stuff, but Larry gave me a bunch of stuff too, and I appreciate it more than you can imagine. It's really nice. I really do appreciate that, man. We've never met in person, but we friends. Even though I've met Sam in person, but that's different. That's completely different because you know it's Sam and he's awesome. He also sent me a care package today. I'll have, and that's a great segue. I will have 3 bundles of some great indie books on the table. First, I will have from our buddy Warren Brown, I will have The Adventures of Sig and Joe, the cover I did, excuse me, along with the sketch cover and the side companion book that he did. It's a squirrel war adventure. I forgot the name of it, but it's absolutely phenomenal. And he's got them all. I'm going to bundle them all as one bundle that you can get. You can get the commission or just get the cover. I don't care, whatever you want, really. And the book and the other 2 books, and that's going to be great. Also, another cover I did from our buddy Gage the Wolf, Godslayers Episode 2. I'll have copies of my book. I'm going to do a bundle with the sketch cover of the regular cover. I'm also going to do a bundle, maybe keep it separate too. I have just 1 or 2 left of the foil version of this book, and that's rare as hell. So if you want that, you should go get that. Don't ask me for the original. That's hanging on our buddy Gage's Wolf, and it looks great. He did a great job framing it and stuff like that. It looks really good. If you're watching, Nathan, good job. And as always, this will be like our 3rd year, I think, of having, maybe 3rd year, 2nd. Yeah, at least our 3rd year. We're going to have bundles of Reign of Ages by Sinopa Publishing, our good buddy Sam Quinton. I will have issues 1. I think I have a couple, 1 or 2 of issues 2 and a couple of issues 3 with sketch covers for each. So we're going to bundle those. So you get the sketch cover, get the free book, you know? So lots of stuff there. Really excited about that. Yeah, what's next? I mentioned the mystery bags. I don't want to say what's in the mystery bags. We are hard at work at paintings, by the way. We are hard at work. Just giving you guys a brief. I know it's dark. You're a Rocco fan, Rocco's Modern Life. These are works in progress. They just got to get done up a little bit. Of course, we're going to have some Deadpool. You're out of your mind if you didn't think I was going to. Some Tanjiro. Of course, I have a bunch of Nezuko, so that's going to be good. And these are just getting buttoned up to be finished. I have some more on the board. I have like 10 more that I need to paint, but they're basically almost done. But, you know, we'll have more stuff like this. Our buddy Gengar, our buddy Kakashi. So we have a lot of stuff for you guys, and it's going to be a really good time. I'm also going to have prints. Now, we're going to talk about prints for a second because I have some exclusives that I'm going to post tomorrow, but you guys today are going to get a sneak peek at the 4 New York Comic Con poster exclusives by me, Pete, from Fat Guy Inc. So let's go to the videotape, and then we will share the videotape. So first, okay, it's not going to work like that. Okay, so we're going to stop that. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Okay, good. All right, so we'll be able to do it like that. So, excuse me, technical, because I'm, stupid and just high on medicine right now. Like, not even fun stuff. It's crazy. I got a nasal thing I have to take now, but I didn't want to be snotty on stream. This is my poster. I like Aemon Targaryen. I think, I mean, I know the story is the story, but if this was like a real political thing and we're looking back at the history, I think they made the mistake. They should have left, even though he was older. Aegon didn't want it. He would have been fine. I think it would have been a better chemistry if Aemon had been king and Aegon had been his maybe not his hand, but Aegon could have been, King's, not Kingsguard, but taking care, like he could have worn the gold cloak. The gold cloaks. The City Watch, that's it. He could have run the City Watch or something, and he could have had his back at all times because he would have. But because Aemon, didn't like his brother or just resented, that's a better word, resented his brother, here we are. So Aemon Targaryen, one of my favorites. The Targaryen flag in the background, I want to make sure because we got the green, because the greens. Turned it into the gold with the dragon because that just looks really good. And I'm really happy with this. So another one I'm happy with, and I got to thank Mr. Warren Brown, Mr. Sam Quinton as well. They helped me in the wee hours of the morning finish up the original drawing, excuse me, which you guys saw me draw here, was Jenna Ortega as Raven. because I think that would be a great match. Translating it to a print and scanning it and trying to color it digitally and stuff like that. Like as a drawing itself, it's dope, but it didn't translate very well, and she had a wonky eye and stuff like that. And you know how Jenna Ortega has a striking face, so it just didn't work. So we went ahead. Sam and Warren helped me out. We fixed her face. She kept her smoky eye. She's got Raven's hair. She's got the cloak. Some little details you can see in the jewels. She's got some stuff going on in the jewels right there. Oh, in her eyes, she's also got some stuff. You can kind of see she's got a little magicy going on there. And then two of my favorite things, the hands. I love what I did there. I really do. I really enjoy it. So we gave her her little Zinthos kind of thing, and then a little lightning and space thing to give her that out of time, out of change, out of whatever Raven feel. So yeah, and I didn't go for like super duper sexualized Raven or anything like that. And look, it wasn't a choice. I could have easily left that leg and those arms, no, the arms would have been covered, but I could have left the leg uncovered, or I could have changed the colors, the cape more black, but I really like this version. And you can because I want to get in and just really get in on some detail on the suit, on the belt. So we did a lot of fun things. Now, a word about these exclusives. I'm only printing 10, and then that's it. They're gone, and I'm not doing them again. They're New York as posters. They're New York Comic Con exclusives. I may print them out again as 8.5 by 11s, but I doubt it. So that's that. Next, one of my favorites, Godzilla versus Gamera, and this one we got to play with a lot in here. The teeth, the lightning in the eyes, the glow in Gamera's eye, and a little bit of foosh in there. The background, just all sorts of playing with stuff. The fire, this building's all torched. The flames in the front, so they're standing in their flames. Classic battle. I wish we would have seen Gamera in the movies. That would have been really cool. Maybe the next one, maybe. That would be I think that would be dope if we saw Gamera in the next movie. But yeah, this one's available. This was a lot of fun. This was a commission. And again, I made some limited prints. I really wanted to have my really loose and kind of not messy, but kind of loose, very loose inking style, because that's just what I thought would be best for these guys. I think if I tried to make it too realistic, I'd hit into Jurassic Park. And I didn't want this to be in Jurassic Park. I wanted this to be King of the Monsters. So there we are. And then this was very special to me as well. Our mod, Warren Brown. Not only did I do a cover for my issue of Sig and Joe, but I did a pinup in the back. Yes, sir. Just about to start talking about you. So I did a pinup, and this was a lot of fun. I love the squid monster whose face we haven't seen. And then I came up with the idea about keeping the squid monster in a skull. So we had a lot of texture in the skin and in the tentacles and stuff. But this one's fun. There's the squid monster, has Sig in one of his tentacles, and Sig is freaked out because in the other tentacle, the squid monster has a lighter. And the problem is, Squid Monster also has Joe. So Sig is freaking out right now. And Warren gave me complete blank check to do whatever I wanted. So I got to really play with the background and really make it. I'm going to be honest with you. The whole time I was doing this, and I'm going to do a cover for his next book too. And that's going to be a little different, but not really. I wanted to go Jack Kirby as hard as I could on the background and some of the details with the shading in this book. This pin up because it was just that much fun. It was just that much fun. So I'm really happy he let me do it. I have the original. I got to send it to him. I still do have to do that. But this is one of my favorite drawings. I'm glad it's in a book. I'm glad Warren liked it. We did a different version in the book. Everything's still the same, but I brought the corners, I brought the lines in a little bit. We have a little bit of white background, and then I feathered it. So it kind of looks like a dream kind of thing going on. So it's really cool in that respect. Really good stuff. I'm really happy about that. You know what? Let's go. Actually, I can show you. This is what we'll do. I'm going to show you also. This one is a game time decision. This print. I want to do a Wolverine Deadpool, and I want to do it my style, but it needs a lot of work. So this is like not even 25% done. As you can see, I got to do a lot of changing to the shading and to the costume, especially in here and down here. Wolverine needs a lot of work in his shoulder pads and things like that. But I got the poses down. I got the poses down. They're about to go do some business. So I got to play with this. I have a few days before Comic Con. Even if I finish it the day of one of the Comic Cons, there is a FedEx office where I can rattle out some prints and maybe get a last minute something so you guys can enjoy that. And then we're going to go through all the new prints and the reprints of what's happening for us at New York Comic Con. For me, anyway, I'm probably going to display on the print wall, probably somewhere near 50 prints. But I'm really excited about this to show you guys because there's a lot of original, like not fan art stuff. Like mashups, okay, cool. But there's some fan art stuff I have, but there's a lot of non-fan art stuff that I'm doing, and I'm really excited about that. First, you guys have seen this one a trillion times. It's always being asked for. That's our Loki from in his TVA outfit. So this was a lot of fun to do. Another one that just keeps getting, like I sold 2 of them at Moonlight Market this weekend, and I gave one to someone because she wanted to send it to her son who's on a ship in the Navy, and she's like, "How much?" I'm like, "No, he's in the Navy on a ship right now, and I'm high at a festival right now. I'm giving the least I can do is I'm going to stick a bunch of prints in this thing so you can mail them to him." So that's what we did. Grand Theft Auto Bikini Bottom, the Bikini Bottom gang putting in work. And then you know the old school, you know the one, you know the guy, you know the king of all guys. Attack on Cookie with the new trade dress. That'll be on the book, which, yes, I will get to work on again after New York Comic Con. I'd like to have it done, drawn, and inked by December. And then I keep saying his name, and then I'm going to hand it off to Warren Brown for grayscaling and possibly lettering. And then once I have books and I put a little money together, I'm going to do a print run with just 2 covers, the blue cover and maybe this one. And then what we're going to do is, and maybe a couple sketch covers. But I think the sketch covers, if somebody wants one, I'll sell it to them. Cool. But the sketch covers, I'm just going to make a couple for Warren and for Philion and stuff like that for the homies. Excuse me. And for some bundles, I think that'll be fun. But Attack on Cookie will be attacking this summer, I hope. Worst case scenario, New York Comic Con next year. So don't worry about that. This is one of my new ones, one of my dark anime kind of things going on. I love this drawing. She's just angry or sullen. Yeah, that's the better word. She's just sullen. This is just a lot of fun to play with. I really like her, so decided she's going to be a print. And then this one, she has an attitude that I just really love. And then the pink background really sets it off, especially flicking through the hair and stuff like that. I really enjoy this one. So this is one of my originals that had to happen. This was a painting, Mr. Miles, that I did forever ago. Painting is long gone, but I have some prints. I played with the colors a little bit to really make it pop art. This will probably be the last time I do this print, so I only have 10, and then it's done. But this is really my pop art, my. This is kind of like I blended abstract expressionism and pop art with the background, and some of the colors is my abstract expressionism, some of the details, and the Kirby crackle back there. So it's a little Jackson Pollock, it's a little Jack Kirby, and it's a little Andy Warhol, and I'm really happy about that. Excuse me one moment. Wow, that was a lot of coughing. Anyway, next. Can't see it the right way. Sorry. Diva from Overwatch, one of my favorite drawings. I drew this at Eternal Con forever ago, like 8 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. Really love this drawing. It's a crowd favorite. I can't not have it. And this is an original. Like I don't know if she's ever posed like this anywhere, but this is my version of Diva. So yeah. You saw this guy last year, Super Saiyan, Pokemon catching Sonic. The golden Sonic looks like a Super Saiyan to me, so I upped it a little bit. I gave him the aura. I gave him a little, Vegeta Goku attitude with the rings all around him and stuff. Like, what I should have done was pushed it further and made him Third Instinct. It's what I should have done, but I didn't because I suck. But it's okay. Super Saiyan Sonic, the Pokemon Hunter, is here. This one I haven't had out in a while, and I decided I want to bring it back for New York this year for its last hurrah. And this is Captain America swinging his shield and Meow Meow. I know what it's called, but I call it Meow Meow because Kat Denning is my hero. So Meow Meow. Cap and Meow Meow. The boys and I we were at Awesome Con the night, like we had loaded up for AwesomeCon. We were at our Airbnb, and credit to credits due, our buddy Hash Arash decided let's go to Endgame. So we can't go to a con and not have it get ruined. So let's go to Endgame. So we went to a late night showing. Uh, it was awesome. It was an awesome theater in DC. Had a great time. Obviously, Endgame, holy shit. But this scene was everything I wanted. Like out of all the Avengers movies, out of all the Marvel movies, this is what I wanted. So as soon as we got back to the Airbnb, my buddy Jay Tremesser, buddy Son of a Saint Angel, and myself, they got working on the tablets, whatever, on the computer. I started drawing, and I did this. Then when I sold it, when I put it on the table, I went because there was a FedEx office across the street, and I made a bunch of copies of this big 11 by 14s, right? Then I covered up the shield and the hammer, like on with a piece of paper, and I said Endgame spoiler on AwesomeCon, right? And then people who had seen the movie, like, is that what you think it is? Yeah. Do you have prints? Yeah. Here you go. And then in the prints, I got some loose leaf, some printer paper from the FedEx, so I just covered the image so it wouldn't spoil anyone, right? And it was a big hit. I had to go make more prints at AwesomeCon that day of it. The original sold on Friday, so I put a print in the thing with the covering, and it was just a really great hit, and it was a lot of fun, and that made me really happy. This is another oldie but a goodie that's out of retirement. Bruce Lee versus Batman, or so Bruce versus Bruce. Bruce is giving Batman the business, and this was just fun. This was just a lot of fun. This one was cool because I drew this on Instagram Live forever ago, and before I even inked it, a buddy of mine had asked how much it was. And I was like, "Oh, probably whatever the last one was, but I don't remember. I'll hit you up when it's done because it's not even done." He's like, "Okay." 3 minutes later, my PayPal hits, and yeah, I'm buying it. Okay, well, no problem. So it was pretty dope. Pretty happy about that. This is another original Skull ink piece that I did while I was on the Rebel Comics and Niobe live stream one night, and this was just ink and water. That's all this was. Ink, water, and a napkin. That's all this was, and it was a lot of fun. And there it is. Yeah. Ken Kaneki, another popular one that's being asked for because the first 2 seasons of Tokyo Ghoul. Oh my God! So Ken's there. Again, Nezuko. I had done this when the first season popped off, and I can't stop having her. This one is a young lady. Her name is Denise. She was a friend of mine. I haven't seen her in a few years, but I had some Day of the Dead stuff at a show. Excuse me. And she had asked, could I draw her as Day of the Dead? I said, sure. And we did. And this is what it is. And I've never bothered to make prints. Well, I am now. So here it comes. Another one I never bothered to make prints of. This was a sketch cover that my buddy Brian has now. It's Princess Leia, kind of badass. Kind of wanted to give her a Lara Croft feel. So she's in the mist, somewhere on some planet, 2 guns, doing her thing. Princess Leia is a badass. So that's what that is. That's brand new. Really excited to have that this year. This is one of my favorite things in the world. This was a painting I had done probably 12 years ago, and I ran out of prints, and I decided to bring it back. I call it Bat Paint. It's a really simple Batman with just a really fun background, and it's I love the feel of this painting, so I'm super happy to have it back. This is an exclusive. Some of y'all remember it's coming back as a small print. Jack and Sally getting married. I wanted to do new Jack and Sally stuff, but I didn't want to just reprint. I mean, because I do have the other stuff, but I didn't want to reprint the old stuff. So I wanted to do this. So this works. So you guys have seen me with this. When Squid Game come out, I thought it was PlayStation. It's not. So I made it PlayStation. I kind of give them that little bias. So it looks like they're in a game playing. It's like a PlayStation commercial. Figured do the background all fucking 1990s grungy kind of stuff. And this is just a lot of fun. Again, same old messy inking style. It's just a fun print. I really enjoy it. There's another of one of my originals. It's just a yellow angry girl. She's pissed and she's going to hurt people and it's going to be fun. And she likes the idea of that. So she's making it to New York Comic Con, some original stuff there. And this is the last one. This is a drawing I did probably 15 years ago, before Fat Guy Inc. Before Fat Guy Inc. existed. Very simple. the Rising Sun. 'Cause I love the lore of Logan in Japan. The big belt buckle, so it's the brown suit. You know it's the brown suit, but he's all dark. Kind of has that Max kind of feel, and I wanted that. I thought that would really work, and I think it did. It's just a fun print. I wanted to have it back. Uh, it's just fun. This is one of my favorite things, and I really, really am glad I'm able to bring it back for you guys. So what's going to happen is tomorrow. Oh wait, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get you guys some of the painting. Oh, actually, there's something else I want to show you guys. There's two things I need to talk to you guys about, actually. So first, we'll do New York Comic Con. One last New York Comic Con thing, and then we're going to switch gears for a second. I'm only going to be doing 6x9 drawings, so comic book board drawings and sketch covers at New York Comic Con. This is a kind of example of the sketch covers that I can do. Now, the Ghost Rider, the Spawn, and the Luke Cage are gone. I still have that Batman, that Joker, that Red Sonja Conan, the Teen Titans, and the Vampire Macabre. Thank you, Frank Forte. So if you're interested in any of these or any others that I have the list of sketch covers that I have, and we can get it done. There's already a bit of a rush for that, so a little sense of urgency will do you right for that. And then the other thing, oh, there it goes. It's official. Great South Bay Brewery, February 1st, 2025. The Indie Art Show is back. I already have a bunch of artists. I'm going to add a bunch more. We're going to have a fun time. It's from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Great South Bay Brewery here in Bayshore. I don't know what year it is of us doing it, but I'm super excited. This year should be bigger than ever. Should be a good time. Should be a lot of fun. And I really hope you all can make it, whoever's in the area. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. It's not a big, huge show. It's just not. So it's not like, oh, travel, come see it, blah, blah, blah. It's just not. But that's okay. Still come hang out if you're in the area, right? One last thing we're going to show you, and then I'm going to go crash. So here is a peek at some of the paintings that are going on. So you got a Green Ranger, Samurai Jack, Vegeta, because I love Vegeta, Batman in the Cityscape. I'm going to talk about the Bulbasaur later. Charizard, Ryuk, I love drawing Ryuk. And that's a Miles Morales kind of thinking, and maybe he's on the can, making a dookie. I don't know. Pumpkin Spice Bulbasaur. There were only 4 Pumpkin Spice Bulbasaurs. That's all I'll make this year. Guess what? Now there's only 3. One has been picked up. It's spoken for. So if you want Pumpkin Spice Bulbasaur, hit the table, call me up, do something. Come check me out and go get Pumpkin Spice Bulbasaur, because if you don't, Pumpkin Spice Bulbasaur is gone. And excuse me. And we did run out of Pumpkin Spice Bulbasaur last year really quickly. So, yeah, that's what's going on, kids. Lots of fun, lots of good stuff happening. We're super excited. We can't wait to bring all this stuff to you. And I've been on longer than I thought I would be. I'm really dizzy. So I'm going to go to sleep. If you have any questions, again, hit me up on Instagram. If you have any questions for the studio, hit us up on Instagram. My Instagram also has a link tree to all my other socials, this channel, a bunch of others. And if you're on Twitch or YouTube, they also have the link tree. So you can go there, check out all my other socials. I'll be in the chat, but a little later. Our buddy right there, Niobe Comics, will be going live. All sorts of fun stuff planned. I don't know what he's going to do, but I'm sure it's always going to be awesome. They have great stuff. I mean, last night I was on with, was it last night? I don't know if it was last night, but I was on with them. It's all blending. I was on with them, and it was just amazing. So I can't wait to see what happens for you guys today. So definitely check that out. Thank y'all very much. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later.